Hello, everybody. How are you guys doing? How are you guys feeling? I want to talk about this mess that's going on between Haley and DDG. And I really want to get into all of the mess that's happening, okay? Because this is just a mess, okay? There's been the entire situation where we just found out that DDG allegedly was physical with, Haley, and he was putting hands on her. And it just was heartbreaking to everybody involved and everybody that heard. The only thing I think that I started thinking about immediately when I heard about this entire situation was when Haley spoke about, her not being here for her son being on Kai Cenat's, entire stream, and how she wasn't satisfied with him being there, because remember, Kodak Black was there was a lot of different streamers there as well, and she just felt really uncomfortable with it. And this is what she had to say. I remember at the time she said, "Hey everyone, just so you know, I am out of town and I don't approve of my baby being on a stream tonight. I wasn't told or notified, and I am extremely upset to have my baby in front of millions of people. I am his mother and protector, and saddened that I wasn't notified, especially when I am out of town." And everybody got on her, tried to say she was a bad mother because she did not want her child on stream with Kodak Black and all of these different streamers. The world dragged her and said that she was getting in the way of him being a great father because he was always showing the baby to the world. So we just assumed that he was a great father, and we got on her case about that and criticized her so much so that she had to come back and apologize and say, hey, maybe she was overreacting. But I don't think she felt like that. I think her first instinct as a mother was proper, and I think the world got on her for it and got very upset with her about it. And now we find out that, DDG was allegedly putting hands on her. You see in this photo, she has a bruise on her arms. And she just speaks about a bunch of different things. I think one instance, she speaks about putting Halo in his car seat, and how she was trying to discuss having a schedule, parenting time, or discussing how they were going to, do the whole visitation schedule, and talking about how they were going to settle that, visits and everything. And he took her head and kind of banged it on the steering wheel, and how, she ended up chipping her teeth. Okay. He banged her head. She chipped her teeth. She stayed along for the ride because she was scared for her son. Everything just made her very anxious. She ended up chipping her teeth, as you can see here. And that he was, calling her out of her name, being verbally abusive, emotionally abusive. And she, stopped playing with him and stopped doing the back and forth, and decided that I'm going to go to the court system and ask for, a restraining order. And judge reportedly grants Haley a restraining order against DDG after she claims that, he smashed her head into the steering wheel, and, chipped her tooth. And she basically said that he threw her phone out of the window and yelled, go get it, B. And he was, cursing her and calling her out of her name often, and just saying different things. So I just thought that was crazy. And you guys know that there has been this rumor about, Haley going out with Brett Fayez, and that's been a lie. A lot of people have been saying that she's been with this man, and, carrying that rumor. A main person who started this rumor was academics, and creating drama, around her being with this man, and that wasn't the case. So, DDG heard about this and decided to message Haley and say, hey, you think you're hurting my feelings when you really just ruining your own image. This is terrible. This is a terrible look. Makes you look disgusting and evil. Enjoy your vacation. Happy Mother's Day. But just have the same energy when it's my turn to have him. I'm on the same ish, right? And Haley responded to this basically confused. She said, no, I'm with my sister, that I had told your mother that I was with my sister and that I would not do that. I'm with my son. I'm with Haley. I wouldn't, I wouldn't do that. But he messaged her. And my thing is, even if she was with this man, why is that your business? Why are you even commenting on anything she has going on or is with someone else? You have been seen with a bunch of different people on stream and allegedly, flirtatious energy between you and someone else. If you want to move on, move on. But why are you trying to micromanage whoever you think she's moving on with? And I just think that was disgusting behavior, in the way in which he talks to her, in the way he tries to like put her down. And I think he's a contributor to her low self-esteem all of a sudden about her body, because I see how sometimes when women have children, their bodies, they gain weight, and the man that they're with love them and compliments them, make them feel good with that new mommy weight. But I think that DDG is helping Halle feel down about herself, or not feel as beautiful, because she has that mom bod and that mommy, beautiful body. Rihanna has embraced her weight gain, said, "Oh my God, I look so good. I'm voluptuous. I'm feeling good with the weight, And at this time, this is a very vulnerable, very sensitive time in your life when you're pregnant. So I think that who you have children with definitely tells you, a lot about the future, and it really sets the tone. If a man treats you bad during pregnancy, he's going to continue it after pregnancy, in my humble opinion. And people have been showing, Haley's bruises, and saying that, hey, we've seen bruises on her body, but we just did not know where it was coming from. And it's kind of crazy that we now see the bruises and see where it's coming from. When I see her bruises, honestly, I think it's very similar to the one that Ruby Rose had, on her arm. It's like absolutely crazy how these young ladies both was involved with the same guy, and their bruises were very similar, and Ruby has claimed that DDG has, put hands on her as well. So this is just, oh my God, it's crazy. And it's like, wow. So the bruises, we all know that, where it's coming from. And then we also think about just how she's been handling it. She's been very quiet, very silent in the public eye, not really saying much about it, where DDG has been going on stream and kind of giving us consistent updates about what's going on with him and her. She doesn't talk about her personal relationship. She keeps things private, but for whatever reason, he feels the need to let the world know. And something else that I found to be crazy is how his mother has been chiming in. His mom posted this. I don't usually, comment or say anything on this internet, even with all the negativity, the lies, and hatred towards mine. However, these allegations have made me realize that I have been quiet for too long, been quiet too long. My thing is, when your son was going out on, speaking about the incident and speaking about how his son is being taken away, and you knew that Halle had been communicating with you, why didn't you speak up then? You didn't feel the need to speak up. Now that your son is being painted in a very negative way, you feel as though that this is time for you to say something. And I'm not saying that he's right or he's wrong, because we just see what Halle is saying. And I'm always, down for people who have been victims of domestic violence, but there's always two sides to every story. So I'm not making my opinion. I just feel like she's handled it in court, and I feel like he should be handling it in court. They have, put out something that says that he cannot speak publicly about it. So I think that's why she's speaking about it. She's posting stuff like, oh, hello, Jesus, make Jesus take the wheel, and all of this. And I think the only reason he has his entourage or people around him speaking on it is because the judge is basically shutting him up and saying, hey, you can't speak about Halle, and you can't speak about this baby, or this will hurt you in court. And it's burning him, it's hurting him so bad that he can't speak about it publicly. You should have handled this in court from the first moment. I've always said this, that he should have took the court route with this situation. He should have never ever been talking to the people on the internet, or should have never ever let the people on the internet know what's going on in his private relationship with the mother of his child. Is nobody's business. Why is everybody chiming in? Why is everybody feeling the need to have any opinions or speak on anything? Why is anybody having any back and forth or having any commentary to say anything? Why is that? It's just absolutely insane, and it's crazy work. Crazy. But when I see here, and I see that somebody says that all I'm saying is the judge wouldn't grant the order if she didn't have a good proof of the abuse. And his mom commented and said, it's not granted. Basically saying, oh, it's not granted, and the judge didn't grant it, knowing that the judge did grant it, and that's why the world knows about it, because the judge granted it. And she's speaking up for her son, even though Haley's mom has not said anything. Her daughter's been touched, and her daughter's been abused, and her daughter allegedly, I say allegedly, and all of this information is coming out. she's not saying anything. Why are you saying something? You only saying something because you only care about your child being looked at a certain type of way. But when it was Haley being looked at as, keeping the son away, and you knew that to not be true, you didn't get involved. You didn't step into the situation. And that's the thing. A lot of the times, these males that have moms, and they are very for their side. I'm going to stand by my son. I'm going to be loyal to my son, regardless if he's wrong or right. If there's anything that doesn't make my son look flattering, then I'm going to speak up. Then I'm going to say, oh, this is wrong, but you should have been saying it's wrong, period, regardless of how your son look. Or you should have just been telling him to get off stream, stop talking about that girl on stream. And the thing is, allegedly now, it's both of her sons. Allegedly, both of her sons have issues with their children's mothers. She has to be the middle ground and navigate that. So, the kids are able to see their fathers. But in honesty, if we're being truthful, and we're like just speaking facts in this entire situation, it's just very sad that it has to be handled this way. It's very sad that, the other, like, situation with his brother, DDG's brother, she's stepping in the middle as well, and she's not speaking to her boys and telling them that they need to get it together and they don't need to be like this to their children's mother. She's just backing them up and coming now. She's speaking up in their defense. Is crazy. And as I showed you, yep, it definitely got granted. So I don't know why she said it didn't, but it did. And everybody's bringing up how she stood behind DDG when the whole thing happened between DDG and Ruby. She was out here saying that the devil is working. LOLs. Please don't feed into the lies, especially from a third party. Stay blessed, everyone. So she was under some sort of, I don't know, I don't know what she was under. I don't know, some sort of opinion, child. He brainwashed her into believing that he wasn't messing around or dealing with Ruby Rose. And I spoke about this in the past. I really felt as though that she should have left him alone then, but she stuck behind him, so much so that they have a child now. But he's always been the one that's been like doing Haley wrong. It's been alleged that he's been messing with several different people, and Haley never came out to even argue against it or even give her point of view or her side or her opinion on him messing around with other people, or if he's been messing around with different people. Nobody's said anything. She hasn't defended herself or defended him, but people have been saying that, and I don't even think it's her vibe to come out and speak about something so public as far as him cheating and such, But Ruby's friend came out and said, girl, no, your man was drooling over my sister at Young Miami's party, not even trying to hide it. Everyone saw LOLs, and even had his bodyguard come to pass along a message, give me a break. His friend, Ruby Rose friend, continues and says, you were in Ruby's close friends while she was with DDG, seeing firsthand how he was doing her, and you still wanted to give him a try. Don't be embarrassing. And the friend continues and says, the devil is who you're laying your head next to, baby. So it's just crazy. So if it's true that she was near or in Ruby Rose close friends when she was with DDG, and now she wanted a taste, it's kind of wow. But I don't think that even if she wasn't her close friends, I don't think she was watching her story. But the thing is, ladies, when somebody shows you who they are, believe them. And it's very hard for me to say that, because I know a lot of the times women are messy to other women are shady to other women. So it's really hard to like take another woman's pain into account, because she doesn't give you the energy, or she's not being positive to you. So it's like, man, yeah, I want to hear what she has to say, but she doesn't make it easy, or doesn't dress it up in a way that I'm able to hear it. So I get that aspect of it, but he was doing Ruby wrong, and at the time she really wanted to stand by her man. She really wanted to believe her man. She really wanted to rock with her man, but he was out here just being the kind of man he's being to you, to Ruby. And another thing that happened was Ruby Rose had commented, having your B wear my clothes is crazy, LOLs. I like Haley. DDG is a weirdo, though, for show. So she said he's weird because he was basically like having, Haley at the time wear Ruby Rose clothes. And now we hear that he broke into Haley's house and took a picture of her bed and said, I know what now I see what you be on, trying to be messy and weird. Like, man, he's been showing that he's been a weirdo for some time now. Now, this is Ruby Rose's marks that DDG did to her, and he was allegedly abusive towards her, and these are her marks. And when she went through this, people didn't really believe her or hear her out because of who it came from. They are always trying to discount the messenger if the messenger doesn't look. They always try to say a victim has to look a certain type of way. So if the victim is not looking the way in which the world says she's supposed to look, then they don't believe her. Now, here's DDG and Ruby Rose's old messages, right? He said, "I get you mad, but I'm telling you, Ruby, I'm not Lala. I'ma F your whole career up. Don't do it to yourself. I got love for you. I really don't want to do you, bold online. I think he meant bad. I'm not trying to do you both online. I'm telling you, it's gonna be bad, Ruby. Just stop." She responded back. She said, "It's already bad, and you're threatening to end my career if I tell people how you hit on me. More things to show on my live. Thank you." And he says, "LOLs, if you go live, bro, just know you really lost me." And he continues, he says, "Have a blast." And he says, "You gonna lose all respect from me and anybody I F with or you F with. Just think before you do, and it is all I'ma say," right? So he's not even denying physically touching her. He's saying, think before you post it or make it public that I hit you, which is gaslighting, which is a narcissist's favorite thing to do.
That you were accused of being abusive.
Where you see that at?
Now, I saw Ruby Rose post, they said she had bruises on her arm.
Yeah, nah, that was some. That wasn't nothing.
Okay, so that was.
Yeah, that's some shit that.
Taken out of.
She got hacked on Twitter or some shit like that, and then it turned into some
Okay.
Some,
I did see she was hacked.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So.
Okay, what other things do you think are misconceptions about you?
I don't know. It's just I've been in the blogs a lot about a lot of shit.
Tell us what you think is not true.
So I just wanted to bring back messages between DDG mom and Haley. So Haley says, "I'm back, end of the month. He misses you too." DDG's mom says, "Yay, that's not too long. LOLs, hearts, hearts." And then Haley says, "Hi, I just wanted to keep you in the loop. We will be back on the 11th now. Haven't heard about Moo getting Halo later this week, as we lightly talked about before. If he will be in town, would you like to get him on the 27th and return him the 4th? Otherwise, I can keep him until we're back, but just wanted to let you know we'll be back the 11th." So this was the message between her, and it continues. So she says, "Okay, I will double check with him and let you know," right? She didn't say anything, and then she responded, "Hey, I forgot to text you. He said that he will wait until you get back to get him." So he's saying that he's gonna wait to get his son when Haley comes back, right? And then his mom says, "Hey, just thinking about y'all," just saying that she was thinking about them. So there was definitely a conversation where Haley says, "Hey, we're coming back into town this day. Is he gonna get him?" And he's like, "Nope, he's gonna wait till you get back to get him." So he had an opportunity to get his son. He just did not take it, and he changed the schedule because the time that he was supposed to get his son, he actually did not get his son. So there was this social media comment that I thought was pretty interesting. They said, "So you mean to tell me weeks before the Met, she asked DDG mama, did he want to see Halo? And he said that he'll wait until after she gets done filming and made it home. Then the week of the Met, he tried to flip it on Haley and play like she was keeping the child from him. A true narcissist," the person says.
I'm being honest, bro. I'm gonna be honest, and this gonna hurt my heart to say it. It's literally making me hella emotional. Bro, that's why my brother streams, bro. That's why my brother streams, because he can't see Halo how he want to, bro. That's why y'all see my brother on stream until he goes to sleep. And it's kind of low-key fucking it up, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Hold on, child. I don't wanna be emotional on camera type shit. But, nigga, the reason why my brother is streaming so much, bro, and y'all see this on that bitch for hours, bro, is because that nigga call me and be bro, that shit hurt, bro. They need both parents, bro. But them niggas is so, this internet is killing me, bro. Them niggas so goddamn powerful, bro. Them two niggas is so powerful, they don't need each other, bro. So it's just like, bro, you can manipulate any situation to be like, bro, it ain't nothing I can do, bro. It's nothing I can do to what. If neither one of them can do nothing to each other because they both rich as fuck, famous as fuck, popular as fuck, and got the huge teams around them, bro. Man, I ain't crying, bro. I'm just my eyes just getting watery, bro. My eyes just getting watery. So all I'm saying is, bro, when y'all see these clips, bro, because a relationship ain't work, bro. Listen to me, chat. Because a relationship ain't work is why my brother ain't seeing his son, bro. And I'm gonna be honest, bro. You think my brother would listen? Let me say this, bro. Do you think that my brother would hit a fucking movie star? Do you think that my brother would beat a fucking movie star? Y'all fucking serious? If they called the police, they're going on the way. Come on, bro. Do you think that Halle would hit my brother? This popular ass nigga? Do you think that they could be hitting each other, bro? No. Now, did they must have fussed and got into it? Maybe. But bro, fuck all of that, bro. At the end of the day, baby mamas and baby daddies, that shit, it don't matter, bro. It's the kid. Y'all supposed to argue on text messages, fight online, and when that kid here, come get your
Now, that was DDG's brother speaking on the situation. I also want to talk about an ex-girlfriend that he supposedly popped up on, and people are saying that he has a history of weird behavior where he just pops up on people. And in a previous video, they showed how he created a fake Haley AI so he could argue with that AI on stream, and that was even weird. But I'm going to show you guys the clip of him popping up on his ex-girlfriend.
Bugs of it. What are you doing?
This shit weird.
What the fuck?
What your flies out of this shit?
What are you doing here? Are you serious right now?
What?
You just gonna come and sit down? How'd you know I was here?
I just put on your Snapchat and I see.
You went on my Snap and you found out I was here and so you came?
I know.
That's just a little creepy.
How is it creepy? I just wanted to link up with you.
So you don't text me?
What I gotta text you for?
So you just pop up on people?
I'm just saying, I made sure you by yourself. I was looking at you through there.
You were looking at me through where? So you just be spying on people. Now what if I was with somebody?
Why you on camera making me look like a little weirdo and shit?
You just popped up on me while I'm having lunch. That's not weird. You interesting how you feel entitled to just pop up on people.
I'm just saying, I just want to see. I don't do this for everybody, so that's what you understand. You know what I'm saying?
So what, I should be excited right now? I want to know. Am I tripping right now or am I tripping? Cause he just popped up on the kid. We're gonna have a serious off-camera talk because there's boundaries and there's limit.
And I also want to show you some of what his friend has to say about the entire situation.
I know I'm gonna get backlash from this shit, but at the end of the day, man, I don't give a fuck because DDG my brother at the end of the day, and that's a good nigga. You feel me? That's a good nigga. But like I say, bro, I don't even know if I want to say it or not. Like the real truth behind this shit, bro. Because mind you, bro, I done been around, nigga. I was there, like I know what's going on, But it's hard to sit back and let this shit, like, bro, and just watch this shit unravel like this because I know DDG. You feel me? DDG don't do nothing until somebody do something to him first. Look at all the beefs he's been in. Look at all the problems he had. He don't say nothing about nobody or do nothing to nobody unless they do something first. Do y'all remember that time where Ruby had screenshotted DDG posting, DMing her or some shit? Some shit happened for him to do it. You get what I'm saying? And why would he do it? Listen. Cause it's like, alright, cause dang it, there's so much shit I want to say, but then again, some stuff is not my place to say. And there's some things that I don't want to put out there. That's if it's not already out there, because like, It's crazy. I don't know. It's so crazy that you don't want to tear down your baby daddy like that. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, the only person who really gonna get hurt from this is Halo.
Imagine swinging on somebody and you miss and you hurt yourself trying to swing on somebody.
Literally.
Yeah, take it easy. I mean, just like any other one, you know. So of course emotions get hot and they do things in the moment. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times it be like a controlling situation when you want somebody to do what you want them to do, and if they don't, you gotta figure out how you can get them to do what you want to do.
I'm sorry, but it don't make sense to be like, oh, he didn't use his full strength, so that means he must not have did it. Like,
That's not what he said. That's not what he just said.
Is that the real Baby Rich?
Yeah,
that's him.
Wait, so let the man speak. Let him speak, because he probably have first-hand experience on what's going on. Like, he ain't just...
That's his right-hand man.
Like, go ahead, Rich.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be real with you, bro. In a couple weeks, a lot of the truth gonna come out, and a lot of the real shit gonna come out. It's just the fact that, honestly, bro, like, as a man, you're not trying to go to court with your baby mama. As a man, you're not trying to call the police on your baby mama.
I'm saying that the whole time.
As a man, and my girl hit me, I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna try to restrain her. I'm like, hey, relax, stop.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I think happened.
That's what I think happened too.
Let him cook, and then we could, you know what I'm saying? You want to answer questions, anything else?
At the end of the day, the only person who's gonna be affected by it is Halo.
Thank you, Rich.
Oh, God.
Thank you, Rich.
Because you got niggas like Anthony Edwards who don't care to see their kid. You know what I'm saying? And everybody in the uproar. Then you get the opposite of someone like DDG who trying to see his kid, and it's still a problem. So it's like, as a man, it's like a lose-lose situation. You try to be a kid like that's a problem. You don't, it's another problem. You know? So it's like, it's tough because at the end of the day, you know, I try not to say too much. I know.
Right. I get what you're saying. You're not trying to say too much to open too much information, right? Yeah, we good.
But a lot of you just gotta, with this situation, bro, time, feelings just high, but time gonna tell all, bro, and everything is gonna work out type shit. You know what I'm saying? It's not no criminal case. Nobody going to jail. You know what I'm saying? Because if he really doing that to her, don't you think he would have been in jail?
Yeah,
Exactly.
Thank you, Rich. I've been saying that the whole time.
Rich, I got a question. Rich, I have a question.
What up?
You might can't answer this, but I'm just curious. If you can't answer, it's fine. So this is not deeper. Is this deeper than what we know? Like, you know how you guys made a video about a bottle, you and Deshae? Are you guys basically telling us what's really going on, but you guys, you know, talking in code type shit? You get what I'm trying to say?
Ooh,
you know?
Good question.
You know? That's what I feel like you guys are doing, talking in code, trying to help, because I know DDG can't speak on it right now. But it's just kind of weird how you and Deshae making a video about this and about the same situation that happened at DDG's album release party when he received that bottle. So is this deeper and darker than what we know? You know what I mean?
I mean, honestly, I don't know what the fuck it was about. Bro, I don't know what the fuck the bottle was about. Honestly,
They don't have to keep Jay-Z. Somebody else could have randomly said that shit to him. Like,
I still fuck with Jay-Z.
I don't know what that bottle was about. That was like a something from left field that I was like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Because everybody know I don't even drink.
Yeah.
You know, but I mean, I don't know. At the end of the day, bro, like, you can't. A nigga don't. With niggas who got a platform, niggas who silence, like, bro, niggas not gonna just sit back and let his brother get crucified like this. And he can't speak up for himself.
thank you. I've been saying that.
Everybody know me. I don't even pop out or do the whole social media thing for real. I give it and it.
Yeah.
So, you know, I'm gonna pop out and say something when they got something to do with my dog, but just know I'm not just gonna. If the nigga wrong, why would I pop out and put my face card out there?
See, but here it goes.
Bro, like, you gotta look at all his relationships, bro. Nobody ever came out and made these type of accusations on somebody. If somebody is a type of person, it's a repeated pattern. More people to come out. Then the Ruby Rose situation, Ruby already came out and said
It was a lie.
this my favorite ex. So if somebody really, come on, like, what we talking about? Everybody love this nigga.
I was saying that.
You know,
Even if-
it's a temporary restraining order. It's not a permanent one.
Thank
It's
you.
temporary. So that's only gonna last for like 2 weeks. So, and the restraining order, nigga, come on. The Disney princess, like, you don't think she can't make one call and just get one in?
Exactly.
Like, come on now.
Been around Beyonce since 12 years old. You think she don't got people?
Exactly. She got
different. You mean the same place where everything?
And then I want to talk about what academics had to say, what he said before when he was giving DDG advice and what he's saying now. So I'm just going to show you guys the academics clips and such from
DDG shit yesterday, didn't they? You know what's crazy? Oh my God, I'm so mad at. My PR was finally getting better. I had 2 deals lined up. Same with DD. I was talking to him. We lost both my deals. On God. They fucked up DDG shit yesterday, didn't they? Yes, bro. They fucked up my shit, his shit. Like, I had an ad deal too I was gonna do. Bro, I'm mad as fuck. I was like, fuck. Like, it's not even about the money. It's just because, like, I want to do it. Because it's like, damn, it was a big ad. It was a big deal. So it's like, fuck. But all good, man. I know you're not gonna say what it is, but I also seen Ray from AMP. He said he lost his Adidas deal. Yo, could you really be yourself? Ray lost his Adidas deal because he commented you're under your age and called him a monkey, but use monkey emojis. Because your age put like Chinese shit under the comments, and he replied with like monkeys. That's like why. So you know, like Adidas and them, they don't play that shit. Like Rage lost his deal originally because of that whole clip, the Kevin clip, right? But
But yeah, bro. I mean, that's just the way it is, bro. That's the reality of how the world works. I mean, you know how it is, bro.
Yo, I think Kai is the only streamer clean enough to like really be aligned with brands. Like I know your brand is called brand risk, but like I think being a streamer is being a brand risk.
I don't even know, man. It's so hard to act. Like I was doing so good, bro, and it's just so hard, bro. The good news is I can collab, but
if she can't paint you as a deadbeat dad, which you're not, she can't paint you as an irresponsible dad, which you're not, she can't paint you as a nigga who ain't working with her in parency, which you are working with her. I'm gonna warn you this because I see you defended her here. The next step is for her to say you were abusive. I want to be very clear. I don't give a fuck if it's Halle Bailey or it was goddamn Mother Teresa. These women they all have a game plan and a script. Trust. Now, maybe she takes a high road and says, you know what, I'm not gonna continue to play this out on in social media. But the next thing she's gonna say to you, I guarantee, you were verbal abusive. Oh, you used to do this or whatever. That's what gets the people on her side. You see, when you're a man, you can't play the crowd like how the woman can play the crowd. You gotta stand up to the consequences. And she just tried, yo, why's my baby dad doing that? And I don't approve of it. And nobody bit. Don't ever think you have 18 years of this, my nigga. And unless you about to get back with her and go into whatever regime she wants you to get down with, her next attempt will not be as fluky. It won't be saying, oh, okay, he ain't bring the baby on, he brought the baby on the stream and I don't approve. It's gonna be, this nigga has been mentally, verbally, trust me. Women like this don't stop. The only thing with this chick is that they look at her as a media darling. But trust me, she got the same tool set and the same bag of tricks. You've dodged this one, but you gotta wait for the bigger one she about to do. Talk about how you used to verbally abuse her. You were mad aggressive. You trust.
And a lot of people have been saying different things about Halle and saying that they don't feel as though she's as great as she puts herself out to be. I personally think she's wonderful, but people are saying otherwise. I'm going to show you guys.
In a relationship, I think I have anxious attachment style. Everybody knows I'm an Aries, I'm a fire sign. I get very passionate. I seem nice online and innocent and everything, but you guys do not know. I will go to battle with my yelling, with my words, everything. I'm good at that, right? And if I gotta yell or check anyone, that's what I gotta do. That's just the way I be. Clap back or sit back. I always have to choose clap back. I'm sorry. I'm a very kind person. But if somebody pokes at me or the people that I love, it's over for you. I'm an Aries. Sorry. Never have I ever started drama with my boyfriend for no reason.
Put it down.
I'm territorial. I'm a jealous girlfriend. I'm a territorial girlfriend. Where you go, who are you with? That's me. I am nosy, number one. Number two, I like drama. I just don't like drama in my life, but I love watching it in other people's. So, I love my baby so much. I need him with me in order to function, in order to be able to do the scenes and everything. So, he's been out here with me majority of the time. But this week, and I go home on the weekends. But this week, I had a lighter week, and I'm going home tomorrow. So I got here last night, and I'm going home tomorrow. So I was like, let me try to test myself and see if I can be without him for a day and leave him, let him and his daddy have daddy and son time. And you guys, I miss him so much. But everybody knows Moo is the best daddy to him, but I miss him so much. Yesterday on the plane, I was crying, and I went to, you know, the little airport stores. I bought a teddy bear, and I was like clutching it to my chest. I bought a Build Bear and a blanket, and I was clutching it to my chest, literally on the plane last night, crying to not feel like miserable without him. I love him so much, guys. I don't know how this is possible. Anyway, everybody knows Moo is the best daddy to him, but I miss him so much. You all know that Halo has the most amazing daddy in the world. Moo is just the perfect dad to him. He loves him so much. He's so present. And I couldn't have asked for a better person to have a baby with because of how present he is and how much he wants to be in his life. And how supportive he is of me and my ventures. I cried today to Darryl, and he's like, it's okay, like, don't worry. Like, is he good with changing diapers and doing all that? Not that men can't, but you know. No, he's such an amazing dad. It's literally the sweetest thing in the world. Because we've always, oh yeah, I mean, he's a great dad, but I always knew that he would be like this, you know. We had talked about it before. And yeah, that's just the type of person he is. So Halo is really, really lucky.
Ow! Stepped on my foot, but I'm not gonna say nothing because it's my girlfriend.
And if we're talking about one person that's sticking by Halle and saying that, hey, Halle does not deserve this, we're going to talk about Soulja Boy. Soulja Boy is not here for DDG and him treating the Little Mermaid the way he has. Soulja Boy is speaking against DDG and saying, no, you're wrong, you're bogus, and she didn't deserve it, and basically speaking up for her, but then also disrespecting her in the same breath. I don't know. Soulja Boy weird.
Go black nigga. Man, DDG can't whoop me, I'll shoot that nigga in his face, nigga. I'll shoot that nigga in his mouth. Nigga can't whoop me, nigga. Stop playing, we got switches in this bitch. Try to fight this switch, bitch ass nigga. Stop playing before I come kill your pussy ass, nigga. Fuck a black nigga. Halle Bailey. Let me get that pussy, baby. Come fuck a real nigga. DDG a bitch. That nigga ain't having no emotion, man. Niggas will smack the fuck out DDG pussy ass, man. And fuck DDG too, nigga. DDG, you was a bitch, nigga. I catch you, nigga, I'm gonna fuck out your pussy ass, nigga. And nigga gonna fuck Halle Bailey too. We gonna stick dick in the mermaid, nigga. Faggot ass, nigga. Benny the jeweler, nigga, you lame as hell too, nigga. Gave that fuck nigga my number, nigga. Fuck you talking about, nigga. DDG, you a bitch, nigga. Catch you on my ass, nigga. Top 5, you a hoe, nigga. Fuck DDG, nigga. Niggas that stick dick in Halle mouth, nigga. Niggas that stick dick in Halle mouth, nigga. Fuck doodoo garbage, nigga. He suck, nigga. Bitch ass nigga. Nigga done got robbed in LA 100 times, nigga. I go tell DDG to talk to God. He the one can't see his bitch, can't see his son going outside. They gonna tell these faggot ass, demon ass, devil ass niggas to talk to God, nigga. I'm protected, nigga. I'm covered, nigga. Don't tell me what the fuck to do, bitch. You go talk to God. You watching me at 2:40 in the morning. I ain't give a fuck about what you doing, bitch. They say what DDG do, man. He cool. He just be saying little slick shit like a little bitch. Just be saying little slick ass shit like a bitch. You soldier boy. Like, bro, I'll smack the fuck out your ass, nigga.
And a lot of people are saying that DDG didn't do it and that she admitted to saying that she chipped her tooth and that she didn't say that he did it before. But I don't know if you guys expect her to speak about it publicly. You could tell that it hurt her because when she speaks about her tooth being chipped, you could tell there's some pain in there and there's something she's not being honest about, just her entire reaction of it. But I don't expect her to come out and say, hey, this person did this to me, because she was trying to keep the peace at this point.
Like, I've always been a little scared of the dentist, but I'm going for my regular cleaning and also because I chipped my tooth and I'm just a little nervous.
And there's a lot of people saying that DDG is toxic. He's full of it. People are bringing up his entire reaction when he found out about this court case and, you know, that Halle had filed. And people are just speaking about him as a whole. They're bringing up, you know, the advice that he received from toxic brother Blueface and how Blueface told him how this could go wrong. People just talking about just the pain surrounding it. I'm going to show you guys that.
T, toxic. I'm very, very toxic, ladies. So before you get involved with me, do your research. S, sexy. The ladies know. It's obvious, you know. I don't like to be like too overconfident or nothing like that. But you know, a lot of females say that I'm sexy. I just be chilling though. You gotta pay her rent, nigga. She taking niggas over there, you gonna be cool with it? No. You gonna stop paying the rent? Duh, nigga, what the fuck you mean? What about the kid? The kid gonna be homeless. No, the kid not. See, I don't plan on having a baby mama. What you mean? You don't never I'm not gonna have no baby mama, bro. Whoever I have a kid with, she's with me for life. It ain't like, I don't care what nobody say. I don't care what nobody. It all starts like that. That's exactly how you think, nigga. Yeah, I'm not happy. Sometimes the kid break y'all up, bro. Sometimes the kid be the reason y'all break up. What he be doing? He be telling on you and shit. Yeah, I'm cool with my baby mama. I'm saying, like, what the kid, how the kid gonna break me? Still doing that part. Nah, the kid gonna break you up because her emotions gonna get to rising. She might feel like she got something to hold against you, so she gonna be acting different. She might be using the kid to boss you around, you know, to keep tabs on you. And then that might cause you to be so stressed out, like, damn, bitch, she like, nope, this, that, you know? Do it really matter? Do it really matter? Nah, females are, they petty, bro. It is. I know it's all girls. Yeah, they all like that. It's not just one or two. All of them are petty. Yeah. So the second y'all get into y'all little situation, y'all little Twitter beef. Yeah. I don't do that no more. Yeah, then the kid, it's like, oh, shit. It's over. I just don't. Part of life. I can't handle baby mama, bro. Yeah. She had a baby by me. I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best to do that, man. Yeah, but like, you know, I only got one and I'm still working with her, so. You don't think you're... Fuck all that. Don't even... That can't even be real. Fuck all that, bro. Fuck all that. But that can't even be real. That's the thing. But don't even... But you remember we talked about last night? Fuck all that. Let me say something. It's not... No, I'm saying, but I don't know where that even came from. Yo, stop these fake allegations. This is a father. This is a real person. It's a good human being. But hey, bro, we on stream, bro. Come on. Like, I gotta be... Just don't do it, bro. Come here. Fuck all that. That's my real friend. We're not gonna do no false shit to ruin the stream. He's a great human being. He does a lot for a lot of people. He's a man. He's a father. And we're gonna respect him. We're gonna love him. WDDG. And fuck anyone who got anything to say. Fuck the fake narratives, my nigga. Stop the bullshit. We don't want to hear that shit, bro. That shit is fake. Listen to R. Kelly.
Yeah, so this is what's going on in media. All I'm gonna tell y'all is this is how it be, okay? Point blank, period. That's why you should get married before you have children. Moral of the story, period. You should get married before you have children, because you could have a baby daddy, you could be a baby mama, child, you could have a baby mama, child. It's messy. I don't ever recommend anybody, and I know it be sounding like old fashioned and crazy, but this the stuff people go through when they have baby mamas and baby daddies. Like, if you a lady, you gonna let a man baby mama you gonna be dealing with this and his toxic family, his toxic ass mama who plays both sides, but low key only out for her, what's beneficial to her. Point blank, period. And if you like dealing with this type of thing, and you not a baby mama, you a baby daddy, you gonna have to deal with this girl, keeping her kid, because based on how she feel like it's toxic, she gonna keep her kid. If she don't feel like it's toxic, then she gonna, what I'm saying, you gonna be at the will of somebody else, what I'm saying, because the mom carries the child, the mom has the final say so. And if you don't want that, then okay. You see what I'm saying? Like, this is just horrible. This is just moral of the story. Have kids with somebody that you're going to be with forever. Y'all going to get married. Y'all going to be in one household. The kids don't have to split and be in this place and that place. You want somebody that you can have the entire universe. Like, and children alter your body. Children alter your mind. Children change you forever. You know what I'm saying? When you move a certain type of way before you have kids. But then when you have kids, you a different type of person. You think differently. You move differently. Your mindset is different. You just have a different aura about you. Children can change you for the better or the worse. Period. So that's what I'm saying in this entire situation. I really wish that it never came to the internet, period. And I always wish that it was like just a private situation that they kept to themselves. But if we keeping it a buck, I just feel like, what I'm saying, this is all bad. I'm not on nobody's side when it comes down to this. Of course, I'm a female, so I get where Haley's coming from. But I'm not on anybody's side, because his side has not been told in the court system, and nobody knows what's going to happen at the end of the day. So I'm just looking and waiting for this stuff to play out. And if it play out, then we'll know, what I'm saying, what it is. But at this point, I just think that they need to keep it off the media. DDG's so tight, though. It's so hard for him to keep it out the media. He's having a really hard time not being public with this and not speaking his mind. His whole family got to speak for him. He hurting so bad because he can't talk about her online, so it's bothering him. I don't know, y'all, but I'm watching just like y'all, and we gonna figure this out, okay? Love you guys to pieces, and bye-bye.